in a moment saying we are live. Yes, you are live. Hello everyone, it's Gill Fountain here from 38 Partnership, and I have got with me today Patty Lou. Now, where did I meet Patty? Patty started coming along to it's intro time Zoom meetings that we have on a Monday evening. However, I did know Patty vaguely from some of the other big groups. I mean, we're talking big groups like 70,000 members now, big groups of in Facebook that I've been, and Patty's been in for quite a while. So we've got mutual friends along the way. And Patty's going to talk to us a little bit today about her side of the business and what she does to help athletes. Now, Patty, I've got down here that you are a sports mental performance coach, and I have to admit we have had this conversation a few times where I've said to you, but what does that mean actually? So could you explain to me a little bit about what it means and what you do?
So basically, I help high school and college athletes overcome the mental blocks that prevent them from improving their performance and achieving their goals. I take on younger athletes on a case-by-case basis. My educational background is in performance and sports psychology. Basically, what I do is I focus on the mental side of sports. Parents, coaches, and athletes, when you talk about sports performance, they tend to focus on the physical side, the physical skills, the physical body, and having a nutritionist. There's also another side to sports performance, and that is the mental side of sports. I focus on helping athletes improve their performance from the mental side, because if athletes reflect back on their performance, what they'll most likely realize is that mistakes that they make during competition are mental mistakes, and that has to do with the mental side of sports. When I say the mental side of sports, I mean I am not good enough. I can't come through in the clutch situations, the negative self-talk, not coming through when the game is on the line, not connecting on that serve on match point, not knocking down the shot to send the game into overtime or to win the game. Basically, bouncing back from a bad call are some examples.
Yes. So when we see, so say soccer, when we see, oh, sorry, hang on a minute, let me get rid of that.
Okay.
When we see a beginning of a soccer game, for instance, and they're doing this rah, 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 and boosting everyone up and saying, come on, let's get out there, we can do it. What you're saying is you've already worked with these people and they will, sorry about that, my phone seems to have, somebody's determined here. And so you've already worked with these people, the athletes, before they've got into that part?
Yes, the ideal time to do it is before competition. You don't train for competition on the day of competition. Therefore, you don't mentally prepare for it either the day before. And that's kind of the biggest myths related to the performance and sports psychology field, is that we hold a magic wand and we can help you the day before a championship game mentally prepare for the championship game. No, that's not the case. You do it way in advance.
And can you tell me, because I'm intrigued now,
Okay.
have you got a certain type of sports that people that you're working with at the moment that you can tell us about?
Well, this week I am working with a group of softball players on running my free online 5-day challenge, how to stay game day ready. So basically each day I cover one strategy to help them stay game day ready every day. And at the end of the challenge, they will walk away with 5 strategies to help them stay game day ready. I covered quality rest and varying practice and physical conditioning and physical activities the first 2 days.
I see. And oh, so many questions today. I don't know. have you got any tips that you can apply to the business world that you already teach your clients?
Yes, yes, I would say definitely entrepreneurs having a routine. Having a routine is definitely important because as an entrepreneur, you are your own boss, and as a result, you can easily slack and be out of sorts without having a routine. The key to forming a routine, research studies support that it takes at least a month to
A month?
form a routine, and it is challenging, and it can be the most difficult time, most difficult 30 days of your life. And do realize you will mess up, you will make mistakes in trying to form that routine. But when I say make a mistake, I mean that you will revert back to your old poor habits. It's common in forming a routine. The important thing is to get back on track as soon as possible.
Well, I know that if I'm learning something new, I
Mhm.
will quite happily go back to the old routine where I'm comfortable,
Yeah,
and I'll just
yeah.
go away and do this and get sidetracked and think, oh, hang on a minute, I never got any further forward with that. So that's what you're referring to, isn't it? It's going back
Yeah.
to that comfort thing that you just know off by heart.
Yes, especially during frustrating times and stressful times, that's when you're extremely likely to go back to that old habit.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me, how have you managed in, because I know that you are from Virginia, aren't you?
Yes, yes.
So how have you managed in the situation that we are this year? Is everything done online now? Can you
Yeah. Yes, one of the things that I definitely want people to know from watching this live is that the work I do can be done virtually. It doesn't have to be in person. And now with the COVID situation as bad as it is, yes, I'm definitely doing everything online.
Yeah. So where do you get your business from? Do you get them from the schools, or do you get them from parents coming to you, or is it the students that come to you?
My first few clients, they have come from Facebook groups and they
Oh,
have come through referrals. My first couple of clients came through speed networking, where speed dating, only it's speed networking. We would go into a breakout room in Zoom, have 10 minutes to discuss with the other person on the Zoom call about our business. And that's how I randomly got my first couple of clients, and through a referral on during a free mastermind.
but these speed networking, you get something like 30 seconds or something, don't you, to talk to each other? It's not, it's when they say speed networking, they mean very, very brief conversations, and you manage to convert some of those people into becoming clients.
Yes, we get 10 minutes.
Oh, it's 10 minutes, is it?
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you know, that's really good. That's a really good success rate, because if you take it that you go into a complete stranger, into a breakout room with complete strangers, and you've still managed to convert people, you're going to have to give us your, you're going to have to tell us your secret on that. Now, when we won't go into it now, but when you
yeah,
come in on the next Monday Zoom meeting, you're going to
yeah,
have to tell us your secret on that.
yeah,
Okay, well, Patty, thank you very much. I know that you've got a website because I've looked at it just now, and I'm going to
hmm,
get it up here. And we all know that I'm a little bit slow at this bit because I have to share the screen, and then I have to click something else, and then I have to click, and then I forget to click the last bit, which is there. So can you see? Yes, we
yeah,
can. We can
yeah,
see your website here, and I've already on here, and this pop-up has come up. So we've got the #1 strategy to stay game day ready every day. And this isn't only for athletes, is it? It can apply to businesses as well.
yes, yes.
And they subscribe to your email, and that comes through on a semi-regular basis, does it?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So basically, once they enter their name and email address, they will get the link to the Google Drive that has the lead magnet, which is basically a ebook workbook.
Lovely. Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Well, Patty, well done. Thank you very much for coming on today and talking to us and telling me a little bit more, and telling us all of us a little bit more about what you do. We have got some amazing business owners in this group, and it is really lovely and beneficial actually for all of us to be able to get to know each other, because you never know who you're talking to. You never know who is listening. And I hope that by doing this, Patty, you get some more people interested in your business and in your newsletter and the tips that you give there. So thank you very much indeed. Stay with me, Patty. I'm going to switch off now and on the end of the broadcast. And this broadcast will be turned into, it is a video, but it will go onto YouTube. And then it will go into the video slot. So you go media and then video on this group. And then you can I'll give you the link and you can pop that link anywhere you want to, Patty. Okay.
Okay.
So thank you for joining us today.
Yes. There's one more thing I want to say. People stereotype me as the person to get athletes out of a slump. You don't just come see me when your children start performing poorly or in a slump. I also help athletes maintain and improve their performance.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That's really good. That is really good, because the maintaining bit, because you just go peaks, troughs, you go up, and then you need to keep going up, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, there you are. Thank you so much. And we will say goodbye to everyone now. And thank you for joining me again. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome.